Algo de esto. Así ya terminamos. So my way is we look for the places before we go in the map. We look like we have an area. We look for places that have space and don't have container or whatever. And then we mark the places in the map, and then we make the route of all the places and go to the ones that have stars of every day. But
This one has indication.
form inside if you want. So
Yeah.
And then we will take a picture of the test.
Yeah.
We can try, of course, and in any moment you feel that you've done what you thought. I'm part of the Gaia team, and now I'm a site finder. So,
Hello, my name is Gabriela. I'm from Portugal and I'm site finder too.
yeah! So I will explain a little bit what do we do as site finders. Mainly we go around England looking for places and people that want to help us, letting us a small place outside to have one of our charity boxes. So people can donate clothes and shoes, and that's the way we can help in our clothes collection system that we have here in CICD. So that's the main thing. We travel around England, we talk to a lot of managers, we ask them to see if we can find a place, way for them to help us, letting us have the container. Normally it can be here, for example, we're in a parking place and we got one. So we are a student from CICD, that is College for International Cooperation and Development. And now we are studying.
Go to York, but not into the city, only around. But yeah, basically this is the plan for today. Hi, I'm Daniel. I'm changing containers in the CICD. That's my Gaia task. And this means I drive this truck, and you can see here the containers. And for example, now I just brought this one and I had to change because, as you can see, it has some problems, some damage outside. So I just changed it for a better one. Basically, that's what I do. And sometimes I also put new containers. If the site finders find new places, I just go there and put the container. So that's it.
Hello everyone. We are ready to start our live. The video that you saw earlier, it was an introduction for the Gaia team, and they were doing activities in the clothes and shoes collection. Here I have with me Ellen, Belen, and Daniel, and they are going to talk a little bit about their last thoughts before they are starting the training for Africa. So you guys, you can introduce yourself, what activities you done in the Gaia team, and how was it until now?
Okay. So I'm Ellen. I'm from Brazil, and I did Gaia in the promotion office. So I was here in the promotion office, speaking with people that were interested to come, and showing them how the school is, talking about their doubts and everything.
Okay, I am Belén. I am from Uruguay, and I have been doing different Gaia tasks in these 6 months. I started with site improvement, then I moved to site finding, then I moved to maintenance, and then to containers. So I have done like a bit of everything.
Everything except
Promotion
Yeah.
and garden.
So I am Daniel. I am from Hungary, and I also had like different tasks, but my main task was the changing containers. So I was driving most of the time and change the containers, put new containers, sometimes remove and this kind of stuff. I also was doing the container maintenance, and what else? Sometimes I was collecting clothes, which means I just took the clothes from the containers. So that's why.
So let's reflect a little bit on your journey until now. How would you describe your overall experience with the Gaia program in the past 6 months?
So who started?
I don't know. It's a huge period. I mean, like 6 months. Yeah, we had a lot of different experiences. Of course, sometimes it was hard. Sometimes it was like good. So it depends because during 6 months you have a lot of different kind of days. Also, sometimes the weather. British weather is. Beautiful sometimes, and sometimes it's not. But I don't know. In like, if I talking about this whole 6 months, actually, I really liked it in the end. But yeah, as I said, sometimes it's hard, especially in the beginning, because, like for example, for me, as I said, I was driving, so. To use to drive in the left side, in the first few weeks, it was very exhausting for my mind. And also I was driving a truck and I didn't do that before. So I had to pay more attention and this kind of stuff. But yeah, I learned a lot of things about it. So yeah, it was good.
For me, it was really good also. I really enjoyed. I learned many things. It was a challenge changing so much, but now I appreciate it a lot because I know more things now and had a lot of experience. And here we live all together. We know a lot of people. We meet new people all the time. And I think there were like 6 great months.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with the two, Daniel and Bella. In the beginning, for me, it was kind of because I used to work with communication, so it was not so difficult. But then we have to achieve some things here while we are volunteering. In the beginning, it was nice and was a honeymoon with everything. And if we think in the 6 months now, I'm a bit tired. I think everybody's a bit tired, but when you look backwards, we believe we did a good job on what we did. So, yeah.
What are the most valuable lessons you learned during your time in the program?
Well, there are a lot.
I think that also you can never like program or know what is going to happen, and you have to be open for changing things. I think that's very useful for life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with this. So I think it's kind of like the flexibility, and this is very important, going to be very important during the project in Africa also. So in these 6 months, we had this experience about how to be flexible, because sometimes the things are not going on that way how you planned. So And yeah, in Africa, that's going to happen. That's for sure. So
Yeah.
we have a lot of
Yeah, for
experience
me
on
also like communication. Everything we are doing, everything we want to do, agreed on things that the school has as a frame. So communication is really really important to also to be organized, like because as Gaias we have earnings every month to pay our program. So these earnings are not money. This is kind of it is money but not cash. It's just like the way that
Funds.
with there are funds to us to pay the program. So it's important to us to be organized on these funds, on these earnings, just to know, to make sure how we are doing. So this was also important for me during my journey.
How has your perspective on climate activism and sustainable development changed since you started this program?
Before I came here, I knew like this is one of the most important question like in the world. I mean the climate change and this kind of stuff. So, but yeah, after I came here, I just realized it like it's really really important. And we have many possibility to learn things in our garden, for example, how to plant tomatoes and how to plant trees and this kind of stuff. So we get some useful experience already.
And also about this of planting trees, our group is also making like kind of a project about this. So it's really important. Maybe you want to say more about that?
Yeah, we yes. Throwing me to the fire.
Because I know you really like it.
we-
Come
yeah.
on.
Yeah,
You create the
Oh.
basic stuff.
Actually, we started studying. This was a point of our program classes, and we started studying climate change a little bit. And then we proposed to the school to plant some trees. So it's something that we can do in a long term to change. It doesn't matter if it's 1 tree or 5,000. Of course, it matters, but we just started. So we started learning how actually to make the difference. We also did a workshop, right? We did a
that's true.
workshop.
That was actually what I wanted to ask you about. That workshop.
Yes, the workshop was really nice because we discovered things that we didn't know before. We made soap and fabric conditioning and
Candles.
And also cleaning.
candles and multi-purpose cleaning for kitchen and stuff that are not harmful to the nature. So we used vinegar, we used essence oils, baking soda. We used hera, the name of the plant that helps to
Yeah.
clean. That actually cleans the clothes. So we could use these kind of products instead of the ones that you buy in the supermarket and are super harmful to the nature, to rivers and to the soil. So for me, it was a huge experience and learning, and it was something small but that we can do every day to change. It's concerned to the climate change.
And also we learned by doing because we really made the investigation, we found the product, the things we needed, and then we made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that project also because I just realized, there is many way to avoid like to buy unnecessary things because we can do many things for ourselves in home with just few ingredients. So this is it was also a good experience.
Yep.
Did you guys encounter a big challenge during your Gaia?
Of course.
Yeah.
Every day.
What is the
My biggest at the
one?
beginning was what Daniel said of driving. I was much more worried about driving than Daniel, for example. The first day I cried and everything. I remember it was like a big thing, but then it got better. Now I like driving now, but it was at the beginning hard, and I think that was my biggest challenge. And then what I said also about changing and moving from one thing to the other. Sometimes it's like, okay, you got out of your comfort zone to come here, but then you started having one. I was doing something, so I was like comfortable. and then I change again, and then I change again. So it's like this of moving all the time from your comfort zone. That was challenging, but also good. Yeah.
Yeah. I think for me, mostly was how to raise the funds to pay the program. So because I like to be organized in this stuff, and I needed to plan, to do a strategy, to talk to people, to have meetings, to to have enough fund to pay the program. Actually, Gaia is made for all the students to be able to do to have enough funds, but also who is in promotion especially needs to have a strategy and to do loads to reach it. And it was good because I could reach 1 month earlier. So
So you did a very good job.
yeah.
And for you, Daniel?
I was thinking, like, also for me, in the first few weeks, the driving was a kind of a challenge, but actually I liked it. Also, like, okay, it was exhausting, but I liked it. But for example, okay, let's say I think it's a bit hard sometimes to manage, like during your work. So you do your work, and you also have the responsibilities in the community. Sometimes you have to cook, you have to dishwash, you have to clean, these kind of things. And also, when you are really tired, you just finish your work and you have to go to cook for 30 people. That's, for me, it was kind of a challenge. Let's say that.
How was cooking for 40 people?
In the beginning, I was kind of nervous about it, and I think I'm not the best in the kitchen, but I solved it. So the people ate, and sometimes they said it was good.
Yes.
If they are fed.
It's not so difficult as it seems.
Yeah, in the beginning I was struggling, like cooking for 40 people. What I do?
Yeah, and also
Oh my God.
because we have like sometimes vegetarians,
Yes.
you have to cook gluten-free things, and you always need to pay attention. And we also have, like, for example, meatless Monday, and on Monday we don't cook meat, and like, it can be a bit hard for me because I'm not a vegetarian, so I don't know what to cook. Like, okay, it's not a huge challenge, but can be a bit
Then
difficult.
we have books with recipes.
But that's true, yeah. So
Also, at the beginning, it's difficult because you don't know what to cook.
Yeah.
You also have 2 hours, so it seems a lot, but it's not.
yeah.
But then you start to know what you can do in 2 hours.
Yeah.
So then, like, you kind of stick to that with the materials, the ingredients you have. But also are things that are still difficult. The other day we tried to make rice, and we have a lot of problems.
We had problem with that.
I had problem making
Rice?
popcorn as well.
No, but rice
Popcorn,
for me
yeah.
is the most difficult because it's a big thing of rice, so it's kind of impossible.
Yeah.
Some people can solve it very well.
I don't
I have
know
no
how they
idea
do.
how. Yeah, me neither.
I used to make rice really, really good, but now I don't know anymore. That's
Maybe
true.
you should put like small ones, like normal family rice, and then mix it all together.
But actually, another thing that Daniel and Bella said, I think we sometimes struggle. We start learning, but also when we need something, it's just we call a friend here. We can ask for help, and people will help us, even in the kitchen or whatever.
Yeah.
So this is part of living in community. That's nice that we learn. We learn by doing. Yes.
How did you overcome all the challenges that you encountered? I mean, except driving, that you just get over it at some
You
point.
try. I think what you said now is the main thing. Like, we live in community, so there's always someone that you can ask for help or you can share with. Only they listen to you and they can in some way help you for sure.
Can you share with us a memorable experience or project where teamwork was crucial to its success? Except the workshop, because you
That's
already
what I
told
wanted to
me.
mention,
Yeah. The workshop is one, but another thing that happened last week here, it was a Junine party that is a Brazilian party, and it was crucial. Of course, it was directed to Brazilians that we made it, but yes, it needed really a teamwork to happen because some people were in the decoration, some people were making the bonfire, some people were cooking, and we are all serving together. And in the dishwashing time, also we asked for help, and everybody helped. So it only happened because there was a teamwork involved. In the beginning with all Brazilians, but then with everybody.
And for me, like if you're talking about Gaia things, we had an investigation. It was a really small one because we went to the closest town and we asked maybe 30 people or something like that. But I like that. So, and after that, we also had to work together to present what we get, what kind of information and this kind of stuff. I really like this investigation thing because I think it's very interesting to listen to people what they are thinking about. The topic was the climate change, and yeah, as I said, for me it's an important.
What was the conclusion of your investigation that you do it in Withersea?
Most of the people believe in climate change, but they don't know what to do, and actually many people already lost the hope. They thought, they think, yeah, we cannot do anything, or they just don't have any clue what to do, and yeah.
So they kind of lost faith in
Yes.
what
Yeah.
that
Yes.
said.
Yes, that's sad.
In what ways do you feel you have made a difference through your participation in the camp?
This question is difficult.
I'm sorry.
To be honest, I don't understand this. Can you repeat?
How did you make a difference with your guy? What made you feel like, okay, I really helped this person? Not necessarily in the project, but maybe you had a friend in the project that you helped with something, or
I think it's more about the community life than like achieving something as Gaia.
okay.
Because in my perspective, because the Gaia is for me more to raise the funds to pay the course, and then through all the activities we help each other. We live in community, and then we share. I think it's much more living in community than being a Gaia specifically for me.
I don't know. To be honest, I am kind of proud of my work because we and also Bella and also Ellen. I think we did a very good job, and we worked a lot, and we were very effective. So, for example, like I was changing containers, and Bella was finding sites. Yeah. And this is very necessary. So to run the school, because if we don't have the income from the clothes collecting, it's like we cannot run the school. And of course, if Ellen doesn't
Bring students,
there is no people. So so I think it's all very necessary, and I'm proud of for that.
how has this program influenced your future goals and career aspirations?
This is the
Well, I don't know. Before I used to work with communication, and here was in promotion office. If I go backwards, I didn't want more to work with communication, but once I was in promotion here, I could start thinking on working with a purpose or something. Like, yes, maybe communication is my thing, but I just need to change which kind of client or for what I'm going to work. It's kind of this. I don't know if I explained myself. Just working with purpose. And not because of a salary, of course, for a salary as well, but not only that. It's just like why I am doing this, for who I am doing this, and for what as well. So maybe this is the main point for me, but because I was in the same area as I was before.
Maybe I'm not now thinking about my career aspirations because in this moment I think they're like far away on time. So, but what I can say is that this program helped me. It will help me for sure because I'm learning many things of myself, and I think that will be useful for everything I do in my life. So I'm getting better. I'm learning of everything. I don't know. I am able of doing more things that I didn't know maybe before. Like I'm more confident. I'm also proud of myself. So I think
Yeah. I agree.
There's something else that I would like to point that usually I didn't feel comfortable speaking in public. This is a huge
For
problem,
example, yeah,
a
for
huge
me.
issue for me, like speaking in public. And here there's no other way to speak. It's all public,
Always
or
public.
yeah, it's like or 20 people or 30
Or 40.
or
even.
40, yeah. So it's something that I developed myself, and that can be really, really important for next steps in my career.
I also agree with that because yeah, I had this kind of things also. Like I was a bit nervous when I had to speak in front of people and this kind of stuff. But now, okay, I'm not an expert, but much better in that thing. So, and as you said, it's very important for many things because
For life.
yeah, for life. So. Yeah.
What advice would you give to the new students who are starting their journey? Because the new team starts in July, so they are almost here. What
Yeah.
advice would you give them to
You guys are arriving soon. Well, come with lots of energy.
Yeah, you will need that because yeah, it's as we said, okay, it's very nice and we have a lot of nice experience, but it's also exhausting. As I said, for example, yeah, you work, but you have to do also things for class. You have to prepare presentation. You have to cook. You have to. So yeah, it takes a lot of energy. That's for sure. So, and some advice, maybe use your open weekends because it can give a lot of energy.
Yes, yes. I would say something else. Just like every time you doubt, you will be here, you see the routine and how tired you get or how happy you get, depending on the activities. But if when you are in doubt of something, just go back to your purpose, why you came here, and then you can recharge yourself just to keep doing to finish your Gaia.
Yeah.
And I would like to give an advice for people that maybe are not yet Gaia, but they're thinking about it. And I would say like to go for it and try it and see.
Yeah.
It's a very good experience. You learned like a lot of things, and you are always with people. You can play a lot, have fun, and it's really
This
nice.
is the person who is always playing with somebody.
I'm always looking for people to play. Thank you, the ones who are playing. We are doing a lot of sports, team sports, so it's fun. If
Yeah,
we are more,
actually-
we can play more.
Yeah. Like almost every day we have something. Sometimes like presentations, different cultural events, sometimes sports, sometimes I don't know, dancing class or
Yeah.
many other things.
Yeah, if you're a person who likes it, you can enjoy, but also plan yourself because, for example, me, I like, but sometimes I need to save some energy.
Yeah.
And I decide, oh, okay, today I don't go to the class of something, of yoga, or I don't go to capoeira, or because I need myself to rest and be quiet for a while because this life in community is amazing, but at the same time, it takes lots of energy to participate. So just plan yourself,
Yes.
see what you like, what you don't. and-
Both options are here,
Yeah.
and you can do as you like.
Exactly.
We share room, for example, and we are like this. I'm going to all the things,
Yeah.
and sometimes Ellen comes with me, and sometimes it's okay. This one I prefer to stay and rest a bit, and it's okay.
Watch a movie or something, just be quiet. Going back to myself, yeah.
Looking back, what are you most proud of achieving during your time here? And what are your hopes for the future of the Gaia program?
Well, I hope that, for example, this project of planting trees that we are starting, that this project can grow and grow when we plant, like as Gaias or as GIs here in CICD, we plant thousands of trees and make the difference for people who live around and for the planet. For me, this would be the most amazing thing.
And I think I am proud, and I think all of us of
Yeah.
finishing of
Yeah, that's
Of-
what I wanted to say. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm proud of
completing
finishing.
the program.
Yeah.
I mean, like, reach that point when I can say, okay, we are finished and
Yeah.
we did it. So
It was a lot. And as Daniel said in the beginning, sometimes it's really nice and we are really excited to things, to study and to do the Gaia. but sometimes we are just dying because we're tired. So
Yeah.
it's really important, as we feel really, really proud of.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel proud of them as well, because we started together.
This is a wrap. I asked all my questions, but if you guys want to ask something, or if you want to add something, you're more than welcome to.
We don't have questions from our audience. Come on, guys, you can ask questions.
I don't think Instagram is working properly at all.
Okay, yeah, no, it's off there.
No.
I see it's off there. Right there, I see that. Well, I think that's it. I don't know.
More or less.
Questions.
It's working.
Yes. Okay, it is working Instagram.
So yeah, actually that would be the best if somebody asks something. But yeah.
If not, we can just conclude here, and we are probably gonna make another one when you guys come back.
Oh, wait, we have something to share. Belen sometimes.
What do you have to share?
Bella sometimes does videos and
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want?
Okay, I can put it. I don't know if putting it here.
Bella is a really, really good promoter. She doesn't do promotion, but she's promoting.
She has it in herself.
Yeah, if somebody wants to follow and ask questions, she's really, really good.
Yeah, and you can see there like the daily things, what is
Yeah.
going on,
Like
because
this,
she
like-
posts a lot.
Put a-
And she's posting a lot of things that she actually enjoys doing it.
yeah.
What you posted yesterday about volleyball.
Yes, and yesterday we did
Football.
And
football.
football, yeah.
Football we did yesterday. Maybe I should write here. You can write it.
Yeah, you can write it in.
I don't know how to write here the thingy.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, good.
Okay, guys, come to Gaia. Come
Yes.
to the jungle. Welcome to the jungle.
We will be here for more time, so we will meet
Yes.
everyone
Yeah,
that's
if you-
coming now.
If you come until January or December, we are going to meet you for sure.
Say your goodbyes.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Nice to be here.